who's drumming? And there is like a tapping noise that's throughout the entire podcast. And so I don't know if it was somebody's microphone. So I'm going to have to listen. It wasn't that. It was maybe, but it sounded like audio feedback. Like,
okay.
It's like, I don't know.
Weird.
What? I don't know, but it's just, it isn't that bad, honestly. It wasn't that bad, but
so
it was
Matt,
just
this is a Clone Hero podcast. I'll get you connected.
All right.
It's actually not. I had such a hard time getting my controller connected, and it was just because my fucking controller up here was connecting to the Xbox that was plugged in.
Yeah, I remember John going on a fucking rant, like fucking open source software garbage.
It was plugged into my.
So that's kind of what put me off for a while. I was like, John had to deal with the whole thing. I don't want to deal with it.
So it was connecting to my Xbox, which I had forgotten that I had connected the instrument to in the past.
Yeah.
And it was still plugged in, and so I was, but I mean, it is through 1, 2, 3 walls and probably like 40 feet away. So it's like, how is that connecting to that?
The one that I'd like to use is a PlayStation Guitar Hero thing, and I've connected like PlayStation controllers with Bluetooth to my computer in the past. Is it going to be like that?
I think it would just connect via USB, wouldn't it?
Oh, if he has the wireless, that's PlayStation Bluetooth.
Yeah, this one right here is the wireless PlayStation.
Oh, I think was that PlayStation 3?
Yeah, PS3. It might be fine.
It might just connect via like Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
I've got a Wii one, which you can either put the Wii controller in and connect that via Bluetooth and use a program, or you could buy an adapter. The same adapter that lets you use like Clash controllers on the PC.
You know what's really fucking annoying that I learned about, like, wanting to update my Guitar Hero collection, is that you basically cannot play Guitar Hero on the Xbox One, because the only way to do it is if you have the legacy controller adapter, which is $250 used, because they apparently made like 30 of them.
I know.
And then
different companies made them too.
And then they were like, we're done making them. Or you owned the Xbox One set, which they made like 60 of.
And I had it, and
those go for like 400.
Yes, they do.
And I think those connect via just regular Bluetooth to the Xbox, or not?
Xbox proprietary.
Yeah, it's the Xbox proprietary, which is really annoying, because then you wouldn't be able to connect it to your computer without the Xbox dongle, but those are really easy to get. They have lots of those.
I love a good dongle.
That wouldn't be so
I have
bad.
one of those. Yeah.
Which Guitar Hero controller do you have, Matt? I have the compatibility thing.
PlayStation.
What is that? PlayStation. That's a Les Paul, right?
Yeah, Gibson Les Paul, PlayStation wireless. I don't see any other.
Les Paul Guitar Hero 3 or the Guitar Hero Aerosmith.
I think it should be native. It shouldn't need any programs or anything.
Let's see here. I have the Aerosmith Guitar Hero 3. PS2,
I have
PS3,
that one too,
360.
but I have a few of them because I was just like collecting them from thrift stores for a while.
Sorry, my neighbor is exploding something in their yard right now. I don't know what's going on.
Is that the buzzing I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to shut my window, I think. This is why you can't record during the day, because people are doing yard things.
Yeah.
That's true. I did mow the lawn yesterday.
I mowed the lawn today.
It's like, do I have the window closed and the air conditioning on, or the window open and the air conditioning off? Either way,
the
there's
wiki
noise.
didn't actually help me. Known issues. PS3 guitars have latency and tilt issues, but will work with the game. But the nice thing about the latency issues is the Clone Hero has extremely good options for setting the latency and like getting it tuned. Like, it's really good. The nice thing about the Xbox like 360 guitars is they are awesome if you have the dongle, and they don't really have any latency.
And the dongles are everywhere. You can get the dongles.
The Wii guitar apparently is pretty easy. PS4 guitars are basically not usable because you can't even use tilt.
Here's
or
the one problem with the Wii guitars is that the compatibility chart that John's looking at. If you click the thing and says, "Here's what you do for the Wii guitars," and it brings you up to a Reddit post, the Reddit post is deleted, so you don't get any of the links there. I've had to find it separately.
Oh yeah, this is PS3 one. It says.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
I think I don't know how it connects, but it says they're compatible with Clone Hero. So
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's just Bluetooth.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So I told this to John yesterday, but yesterday I was playing Clone Hero with two of my kids who wanted to play with me. One of them I let play the guitar. Well, specifically in lefty mode because she's a lefty.
Hendrix mode.
I had another one who just wanted to play. I let her play in gamepad mode, and I kind of did it old Guitar Hero 1 thing where you use the 4 shoulder buttons.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to do chords if you use the bass buttons. And then I played. I don't know where I put it. I've got my wired keyboard for this laptop, and I played Frets on Fire style using the F1 to F5 keys, and then using the up and down arrows to strum. Where the hell did I put my keyboard? Oh, it's here.
It's still loud as shit. I'm gonna get my drink too.
Yeah, so I was rocking out this way.
Nice. It's like
which works.
Like a guitar.
Well, it's how Frets on Fire played way back when.
Oh yeah.
Which you would hold your keyboard and play this way.
You can do actual music that way too. You like.
Yeah.
Most software will have a map MIDI notes to just keyboard buttons, and I've always wanted to like see how difficult that is to like try and do musical stuff with.
Now, some of the stuff on Clone Hero, people have up for those Guitar Hero Live controllers, which are the ones that have 6 frets. It's technically 3 frets, but 2 buttons per fret. So I think using a keyboard like this would work really well, because you have, a front, a back, and you could do both if you have to.
Are those the ones where there's like the regular buttons and then there's ones like higher up on the neck?
No, those are the Rock Band guitars.
Okay.
And that's a regular 5 and then the same 5 up higher. The 5 up higher were originally set up so you could tap for solos.
That's going on.
But
I'm going to be backlit.
But Clone Hero does have a specific type of gem that allows you to go tap only, where you don't have to strum, and it's not specifically.
You can hook the drums up.
Yes, there are drum charts now. There are key charts now too.
Yeah,
but not pro keys, but just the regular 5-button keyboards.
All right, I'm gonna get levels.
Okay. Yeah, my bit rate is all over the place, so I'm also doing local recording just in case.
Okay.
That's probably a good idea.
All right. This is John from his microphone distance and normal talk, and then Matt, go.
This is Matt, and this is how I talk, and this is the things I say. Blah!
Haha, this is TJ. Speaking like this, might be folding laundry during the slow parts. Spanky?
What's up, bitches? And also, I'm going to talk slower here.
Is Spanky crackling out?
Yeah,
too,
I'm getting crackle from Spanky.
Yeah.
Why are you getting crackle from me?
I don't know.
Spanky, can you go again? Because
are you going through your
really
interface?
Fucked up when you talked.
Not my microphone doesn't go through my interface. It's a Blue Yeti, so it's USB.
Yeah, I don't know. Because my interface
John,
driver
too,
gets
right?
overloaded.
Why the fuck
and I have
is
to,
my
like,
microphone
restart it
fucked
sometimes.
Am I still doing crackling?
It seems better, but talk again.
Hi, my name is Spanky.
Yeah, you're
do
still
things
crackling.
All right, give me a second.
I have to
just usually when that happens to me, I just disable my audio
thing
and then re-enable it. Talking. John said keep talking. I don't know if he was talking to me, but I'm talking.
Hey, Matt, do you have me boosted in Discord? Because I feel like I'm super loud and I have my mic turned down.
You're at 98% volume.
What are the rest of us at?
TJ's at 84. Spanky's at 80. So I guess relative to the other two, you are.
Okay, let me fuck with my mic then.
So I've just disabled and re-enabled my microphone driver.
And I'm gonna open up Audacity and
you're still crackly, Spanky.
Still being garbage.
Yeah. What's up?
Here's John talking. And I'm gonna turn. Let me talk here. I'm gonna turn the gain down a little bit.
Well, I'd say.
All right,
we'd
here's
probably
the.
bring everybody else up to match you.
All right, this is John now talking in. I think I've turned the gain all the way to one side.
This is Matt talking for comparison.
This is Spanky talking because I want to know if I still crackle.
Spanky's quiet.
I think I got it fixed.
I definitely will be quieter now. Because I reset my driver into volume settings.
Yeah, we're still getting Spanky crackles. I don't know, man.
I don't know what to do. I can just leave and rejoin.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Spanky.
Yeah,
try leave and rejoin.
Do you have a different USB port to plug into, possibly?
It's all the same shit. It's
literally every time you talk.
Okay, I'd kind of reset a lot of volumes here, so let's do everybody again.
Okay.
Am I still crackling?
Yeah, I heard it.
Now, am I still crackling now?
Yeah.
I think it's something from your computer.
Now that I've heard Matt say, let's do everybody again, and then everybody else go.
I'll go ahead and talk because I don't think Matt knows that we're continuing to do it. Matt?
Yeah, I'm talking. I think John's too quiet now.
I am now recording myself in Audacity to see if I can hear this.
I can get louder.
Relate it to if it's Discord or not. It's definitely not Discord, so I'm gonna restart my computer, I guess.
Sure.
All right.
How's it sound, John?
Can I get some of that? Oh, peeper eggs. I thought it was caramel.
King size.
Spanky's restarting. He's trying to fix his crackle.
Why is technology the worst?
All right, well, let's get everybody else's audio again, just so I can hear. This is John, and then Matt, and then TJ.
This is Matt, and then TJ.
All right, this is TJ. I'm reading folder names, files, programs, games, DS4 Windows, WeTar thing.
Okay, everybody sounds good except for Spanky, obviously.
Yeah, Spanky sounds like shit.
I sound like shit.
Fuck that guy.
I still sound.
I don't know. Talk a little longer.
Oh,
I am wondering if I still sound like a hot pile of shit.
No, you're good.
It sounds good.
Let's just get our balance.
Is your input sensitivity like cutting you off at that level though? For the Discord?
No.
Okay.
I think he needs to bring his microphone closer again.
I don't think so. Let me check. No, it probably is because I reset my Discord settings.
Okay.
It seems to be fixed now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just usually for recording I do 0 voice activity, and I had reset everything in Discord back to its default.
Oh yeah, I got to turn my input sensitivity down too. I turn mine up.
Normally, I'm loud enough that the input sensitivity doesn't fucking matter, but
yeah.
No, but it can cause really weird gating issues. If you,
I just brought it down just a tiny bit.
Everyone's always gatekeeping our audio.
All right, let me get just. I'm gonna talk, and then Spanky can talk, and that'll be all we need because, should I gotta open up my volume mixer so I can turn off Discord's talking.
Mercury's like TikTok famous now.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I should follow her.
All right, this
She's
is
got
John,
like
and then
over
Spanky,
60,000 followers. It's ridiculous.
When I can hear.
Hi, John. I'm going to talk over Matt, and that's going to be a good thing for testing because it's probably going to happen during the podcast.
On my end, I'm going to boost Spanky just to balance here, but I should be okay.
Yeah, I probably did get a little quieter when I was.
Matt's too loud now, by the way.
Okay, I can fix that.
Everybody else is about even. And also, I think that TJ is too loud.
I probably am. I'm pretty close to the throat.
Is it easy for you
And
to
TJ.
adjust that, or
And
should
TJ
I
too
adjust that for you, TJ?
You should adjust it for me. Otherwise, I can. Well,
okay. I turned it down a little bit.
Okay, I'm just going to move it slightly lower just so I'm not scraping against my chest hairs.
I don't have any. Well, I've got like 4 or 5.
I got like 3 or 4 chest hairs too.
Matt sounds good now.
Okay.
Matt sounds great now.
I've got like
He's
one
perfect.
right here. It's my. I call him Rodrigo.
How's TJ sound?
I don't know. How do I sound? It looks like I have a lot of chest hair, though.
I got a couple.
I've got one right here.
Okay,
TJ
TJ loud, but why don't you just drop him down like 1 or 2 notches and we'll be perfect.
Yeah, bring me down to 81 or whatever it
It's
is.
at 92% now from 94.
All right.
92?
That's good. He was much better, but I think still a little too loud. But now, if you just,
Okay.
I'm not going to listen again if you just turn down a tiny bit.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, he sounds balanced with Ewan and Spanky, so.
All right, it sounds
Ewan,
good now.
where's Ewan?
Ewan?
Stop. So wait, why is Mercury TikTok famous? I don't even follow them.
She responded to somebody about how to use a ratchet strap, and now she's like the TikTok trans maintenance lady and has like over 60,000 followers.
It's cool.
And so like we started doing that burlesque show again, and now we're like getting people from TikTok to sign up to watch that.
Oh my god, that's awesome! I love that.
It's fucking weird.
That's cool.
Where is my phone? I need to follow.
I don't even know who that. I don't even have her followed.
I don't follow a lot. I follow the one lesbian lady who does a lot of like do it yourself and
TikTok
and laundry.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out TikTok,
Yeah,
but man, it's fucking.
Mercury Stardust has 69.4.
Nice.
Wait, oh, okay. 69.4 thousand followers. Can you see how many
69420.
400
likes that is?
20,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
420.8 thousand likes. So Mercury's killing it on TikTok.
And that's all like within like the
number.
past week. It's it's
That's
wild.
Cool. That's cool.
It's just at Mercury Stardust?
I think.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to say welcome real soon here so we can get
Alexa,
started
I
because
didn't
we're
talk to
only
you.
about an hour later than I wanted to say.
Because I've never seen her face, so.
Yeah. It's
Welcome
funny,
to-
like,
Ah!
what?
Everyone shut the fuck up. So we can
Hello?
start.
Hello?
What? Welcome to Born in the 80s episode 428.
Stitch me on TikTok.
Wow. I was through
What
the
the
intro.
fuck is that?
Just,
I think it's where you like.
Can we start?
You connect your video to somebody else's video.
That's duets.
stop. Welcome to Born in the 80s episode 428. I'm your host, John_Danger, joined by my co-hosts.
Matt, TikTok Master Hag.
TJ, what the heck is an on-switch May?
And Spanky.
Hi, Spanky.
Thank you, Spanky. You were quiet there.
I know, I was trying to be quiet.
A
little squirrel in the corner.
I hate
some ASMR.
TikTok.
It's confusing.
I don't hate TikTok, but I was on TikTok earlier today, and I don't remember why. I think it's because Matt shared a video about a corn. Was it corn?
Yeah, rain makes corn, corn makes.
Yeah, that was good. I appreciated that. Matt, there's an epic battle happening, epic anime battle happening by you. Okay. Cat just had a little epic anime battle.
Yeah.
So, no, they TikTok just suck. I don't know. It's like sifting through TikTok to find good shit is so difficult because
the thing I can say that TikTok kind of replaced Vine in the social zeitgeist.
Yeah, like quick video memes.
The problem with TikTok is that it can be over 7 seconds long.
Yeah.
Whereas with Vines, if I watch the dumbest Vine in the world, it wasted at maximum 7 seconds of my time.
Yeah.
So,
whereas
if I'm browsing TikTok and you take more than 2 or 3 seconds to get my attention, I'm already on the next one.
Like that's the nice thing about it. At least you can quickly sift through stuff. The problem I have with TikTok is, I mean, it's the same way
selling all your data to China.
The same way that Vine was, though, is there's just so many like TikTok influencers that's just like some generic hot like blonde woman doing the same dance that everyone else is doing that gets 8 million upvotes, you know, and then it's
what's gonna be cool is when
I don't care about those. I want the videos of Core.
Person goes to WrestleMania because like Jake Paul or
Logan Paul was at WrestleMania, which I watched this weekend.
Yeah, went to the WrestleMania because of Vine, basically.
It's okay though. Logan Paul did get a Stone Cold Stunner from Kevin Owens, so that was quite good.
Didn't one of the Paul brothers also do like a UFC fight with some like retired guy and win?
Yeah. Not I don't know if it was UFC.
Boxing,
I know that
boxing.
I know there's a Jake Paul boxing match.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I think it happened, and I think it was rigged as fuck. Like Jake Paul knocked him out with one punch, and it was like the most obvious dive in the world.
So it's just like regular boxing.
Yeah, basically.
Rigged boxing.
Like
well,
non-championship boxing matches basically are all rigged as shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything that's actually for a title, they don't rig because they would get in trouble. But everything that's not for a title, who the fuck cares? You're just tuning in to watch a spectacle.
Yeah.
What? No, but like I don't know. It's just like annoyed me because I was going through TikTok and there'll be like 1 or 2 good ones that are like really funny and quick, and I'm like, that was funny. Like, oh, that cup made a stupid noise and has a weird look and it looks like a face. And then another one will be like, oh, it's this like girl without a bra jumping. Yeah, and it's like this is so lame.
Well,
like,
the thing. So here's what I understand about TikTok is you have to train the algorithm to tell. What you
I'm
like.
just getting since I never go on TikTok. I'm following like 3 people.
So like
I'm getting the base algorithm.
I just started going on TikTok because I think this was before we started recording. But for the audience, former co-host Mercury Stardust is TikTok famous now. So I've been like, please explain to me how this thing works.
Former co-host Mercury Stardust has 69,000 Twitter or TikTok followers and 420,000 TikTok likes. Gotta like nobody like anything else anymore. No more followers. It's gotta lock it at 69,420 because that's perfect.
But so like
I wish her all the best.
Just within like the past week, I've been like trying to figure out how TikTok works, and so it's still showing me like a lot of the default stuff, and I'm hoping that it gets better soon because I don't want to see like 17-year-olds asses and shit. That's illegal. I don't want to see that.
People are dancing, and I'm like, I don't like this. Like, show me the like dumb people falling down stairs videos and things. Like that. Like, I want someone who almost drops their croissant. Like that's what I want to see.
Yeah. Well, if you want a shortcut to that stuff, go to Reddit and go to r/TikTok cringe because that's like TikTok filtered through a millennial filter.
Good. Like, well, like I'm trying to think. We had there used to be a Twitter account that I would follow that was called like the horrors of TikTok or something, or TikTok.
Now, did you say like, horrors or horrors?
Horrors.
Yes. Okay.
Like a horror film. It was just like awful. No, I think it was just called Awful TikTok, something like that. Because it would just be like, because the thing with TikTok is that like someone will do like a dance or like a meme, and that every fucking person on TikTok will try and recreate that like meme or dance. And so this would just be like, and so TikTok, and I think this is actually, I've read articles about this, like, is racist because it's actually pushing like white young men and women up to like the top because like the algorithm is just racist because it's probably programmed by a bunch of white people, which is actually a really interesting thing. If you look up like Twitter's algorithm has been proven to be racist because if you put a white face and a black face on a thing, the algorithm
their photocropping thing is fucked.
Exactly.
Well,
and so it's really interesting
I'm wearing
to see.
a Fitbit, and I can't remember which one it was. The part of this is like it shoots a LED at your skin tone, and one of the models is just like, we never tested it on non-white skin. Oops.
I know. And it's just kind of like the tech industry showing their ass of being mostly like 20 to 35-year-old white men, and not like designing things for the general world.
Ooh, nice. It's a demographic I'm not a part of because I'm old man.
Yeah.
I'm fastly getting out of the 21 to 35 demo, and getting up to the 36 to 44 or whatever is that one.
Yeah.
So
pretty soon we're going to be in the one that nobody caters to anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, it's like 18 to 35.
I'll be there for a few more years.
Is
you guys
like
can live vicariously through me.
Hey, Spanky? No.
You have like a 14
teach us
kid.
about the memes.
I'm allowed to say that I'm younger than you.
True. You want to buy my kids?
You're much
$5.
older in spirit.
I forget even why I went off this rant about the racist algorithm, but
TikTok.
That's just one of the things that annoys me about like TikTok. Is this one of those social media things? Oh no, it was the awful TikTok. So yeah, all of those memes that people are doing, like the dance or whatever, are like hot people. These are like regular ass and super, like, it's every single TikTok that was on awful TikTok is like some overweight white guy without a shirt in a bathroom with horrible lighting being like doing the thing. It's like, this is so awful. And that channel got closed down because Jukin Media sued them because they had done the thing that Jukin, I don't know if you've heard of Jukin Media. I think
I don't know what that is.
A bunch of other compilation channels on like YouTube and other things, but they will pay people for like tweets or TikToks or Instagram videos. Or YouTube videos, and then they'll own exclusive rights to distribution, and then they use like content filters to find shit, and just throw out DMCAs. So it's awesome. They're they pay fucking gross high white guy 420.69 $100 for his TikTok video, and then make $4,000 off of it, off of the ads that they saw off all the videos.
It's the digital media version of copyright trolling.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like when people sell stuff to like a news station, like, oh, give us your video for $100, and then they, make hundreds of thousands of dollars, or not hundreds of thousands of dollars, but they use it in promotional images forever, and they own the rights to it, and it's just kind of, I don't know, it's stupid. But then again, I mean, hey man, $100 hits real good sometimes.
Yeah. Depending on like if you just did some dumb shit, then like, hey, cool, yeah. If it was like a video that you put like artistic work into, then probably not worth it.
Well, yeah, but then again, people that would put artistic work in the video and stuff would know enough to not sell that. But the annoying part is that they went on Twitter and they're like, oh, you linked to a TikTok that we own because when we bought it, we made that user who has 0 followers delete it off their TikTok account. So we own that video. I mean, now we have NFTs, right? Everyone's excited about that.
Oh, God damn it.
Kevin Smith is selling his movie as an NFT. And he was like,
I don't get that NFT thing.
I can explain what an NFT is, but
I know what it is.
Yeah.
I like NFTs because they made my Ethereum worth a lot more.
I can explain NFTs very easily. I cannot explain the fucking wild billionaire boners for them at the moment, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, now, listen, if you're a content creator or an artist or a musician, and there's some dumbass rich person willing to pay $40,000 on your NFT, sell that motherfucking NFT.
Yeah.
Like, hands down. Take their money. If you're someone who like doesn't make a fuck ton of money but are considering putting way too much money into NFTs right now because rich people like Patrick Mahomes and Kevin Smith and et cetera, all into these super fucking NFT things, stop. It's not a thing. They're not a thing. Just fucking stop.
It's the GameStop thing.
I know.
Everyone's talking about it, so everyone's buying. Can you explain what an NFT is, though?
So in broad terms, because I could explain blockchain, but everyone will, including me, will glaze their eyes over. So basically, blockchain is a thing that people do and like it's verified. That's the basis.
It's like an authenticator.
Yeah, basic. Yeah, if it's on the blockchain, it's verified. It's authenticated. That's all you really need to know about it in relation to NFTs. Now, what NFTs typically refer to is it's on the Ethereum blockchain where this stuff is stored. There's a few companies like OpenSea which will sell NFTs. What NFT stands for is non-fungible token. What that roughly translates is to this does not have an exact dollar value. So basically, the token consists of not anything except for a link to an OpenSea URL or like redirect from your OpenSea URL. Meaning that if I have a photo, horsedick.jpg, and I've uploaded it to spanky.works/horsedick.jpg, you can buy on OpenSea the NFT that goes to spanky.works/horsedick.jpg, and then nobody else could purchase that unless they purchased it from you. Now, what you own is not the URL, is not the file at that URL. And I, as the owner of Spanky.works, can change that URL whenever the fuck I want because you don't own that. What you own is an Ethereum blockchain receipt. You purchase something that is tied to the Ethereum blockchain. You own that receipt. The receipt then has a URL, a web address on it that points to, doesn't matter. It just, you own that bit of text where it points to. So if you buy a Van Gogh that someone has hosted on fucking their own website or whatever, and OpenSea redirects to it, then they can say they purchased a Van Gogh NFT. You can then, as soon as it's sold, change it to like the Goatsy image, and then that's what they own. It literally, you do not own a fucking thing with NFTs except for an Ethereum receipt pointing to a URL.
Well, yeah, but the idea, I think, is with most of these people is you get the URL, you download the JPEG, which you don't technically own, but you own that. But the idea is if you're looking at this in a copyright or ownership situation, the receipt would be proof of you are the owner of this media image or whatever it is, basically. So it's so fucking dumb. And I guess Kevin Smith announced that he's going to sell his next movie on the blockchain, which is interesting because I don't think I'd watch his next movie if it came out because they've been all terrible for a while.
Tusk was a masterpiece.
Everything after Tusk has been not so. Anyway, Tusk was worth watching once. It wasn't that great. But it's so fucking insane that when we were watching the Lauren and I watched WrestleMania this weekend, which had some really good stuff. They had an in-person audience, which was, I guess, Lauren was very upset by it, but I was also like, fucking every other sport has in-person audiences now. So it's not like the WWE is going to be like, well, we're not going to do it. Like, of course they're going to.
Yeah, the WWE is like right behind NASCAR for like the first one to throw that shit
away.
But
to be fair, the WWE on Monday Night Raw back to no audience, so they haven't had an audience since last March, and they did WrestleMania virtually that year in April. So they've been very good with COVID stuff, and they actually had a promo.
Be weird for the wrestlers to not have crowd noises.
So they have crowd noises. I get into this. They have it. It's called the Thunderdome. They have about maybe 500 LCD screens in the audience, and it's people that sign up on the WWE website to have their webcam pointed at them, and they react and cheer, and they use that noise to pipe into the thing. It's actually really cool. That's
pretty cool.
It is.
It's actually genius.
Because
it's awesome.
It actually is cool. Someone will come out and do something. You see people going like, boo, and it's like, okay, it's like the audience is there. It actually, I gotta give them props. They basically turned their performance center into a COVID bubble lockdown thing, and then had audience video piped in. So
John, what city hosted WrestleMania this year?
In Florida, obviously.
Of course.
They were like, oh yeah, come on in. Let's get 100,000 people in this stadium. I guess at least it was outside.
I really wish everyone in Florida would just die.
Anyway.
Well, just wait, you know.
Well, no, don't worry. People traveled from around the world to come into Florida to contract COVID and then fly back to wherever they were and spread it.
Oh, great.
Good. Get those variants going.
Yeah, get those Brazilians in here and those fucking South Africans in here to watch fucking WrestleMania. Then we can all die from those because they're less effective.
But anyway, during WrestleMania, there was an ad for they're selling NFTs. They're like little digital trading cards. I could go off on NFTs because and this is something I saw someone go off on Kevin Smith. But NFTs are connected to the blockchain. The blockchain is connected to usually a cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrencies are terrible for the environment. They use up massive amounts of energy, probably better for the environment than coal mining, but definitely worse than the environment than a lot of other things, because they use up lots of energy, which has to be, garnered probably not from green sources in most places. You know what? Someone needs to start up. Spanky, this is you and me. Let's make some money here. Let's start up a Ethereum type thing that only can use green power. Yeah. It has to be only using power that's connected to ecologically supported things.
Sun coin.
What you're saying is that that miners have to be extremely regulated. The way that mining,
it would be very difficult to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
I can't
mining,
think of any way to do it.
I don't even know how you could do that, other than the fact that
logistically, I have no idea how to do it.
I think the only way you could do it is you'd have to have anyone that is mining your currency would have to use a machine that you have verified to be connected correctly. You'd have to have like how way organic works, have inspectors go out to the mining locations, and it would be something you would have to have.
Sounds
it would
like
be so
typical
impossible.
John big government proposal. Trying to step on the little guy.
But anyway, it's just crazy, these NFTs. Yeah, it's seriously, if you're some artist, go off, make some money selling a goat image or something. Because and you said you don't understand why billionaires have boners for all this shit. It's because one, it has the word blockchain and crypto next to it.
Yeah.
And so they're like, sweet. And two, they have way too much fucking money.
Yeah,
especially the pandemic got them so much more money.
I just can't.
They're like, you know what? I just spend it on some dumb shit. And it's like, all right.
I can't comprehend having the money to spend on something
$400,000
just for bragging
on a
rights.
JPEG.
Literally, you're just.
The thing is that
this
you don't own the image. Anyone can use the image. What you own is I have the authentic copy of this image. I have the receipt.
What you have is a version of that JPEG with a receipt with your name on it.
Yes, exactly. You have the authentication certificate is what you own.
Here is the end of the day. Complete bullshit for anything billionaires invest in at all. I don't care if it's blockchain, this, that. They will always make money because once they inject monies into a system, any system, people see that billionaires are putting money into it. There's a lot of money that gets started to put into it, which is okay, money's going in, the demand is going higher, the price goes up. So even if they pull that out, even 30 minutes later, that money injected makes the money. They could pull it out and just have instant more wealth.
So I think the thing that is right now we've got a few technologies where basically the new is starting to fall off and the billionaires are making money, but anyone else who's not a billionaire is not going to make money. And those three technologies I can think of are streaming. You think of any company that decides to do a streaming service now and they are doomed to failure immediately. And then Quibi, for example. It doesn't matter what stars you have, how much angel investment you've got to get whatever. It's people are fucking tired of that. The second one is AI. That is still, I would say, kind of in the up curve of this shit. But it's people are starting to realize that what AI does is predict with a certain amount of accuracy the next word that comes in a sentence. And that's basically it. There's cool things you can do with those models. For example, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. They used AI to put the facial lines on the characters of the 3D models of the characters, which is really cool. And that's a good at like practical use of like artificial intelligence to do stuff like that. But like people are like, oh yeah, I just invested in this new AI company. It's called shitfart.ai and it's crazy. They're gonna do crazy AI stuff. Like they don't know what the fuck that means and it's gonna go nowhere. And the third one is cloud. And I think cloud is probably the one that's the most on the down. Because like 10 years ago, people were like, whoa, cloud's the next big thing. Everything's the cloud. It's crazy. Whoa, going to cloud. And now it's like everything is a subscription model. Now that we've gone to the cloud, everything you don't own, like you can't buy Photoshop. You have to subscribe to Adobe Creative Cloud. Like everything is that. Like that's what the cloud accomplished. And everyone's like, this is kind of shitty.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Cloud seems so ancient now. Like,
yeah, cloud blockchain will be there a bit. Like I would say in another 10 years, blockchain will be right where cloud is, where it's like people are just like, oh, whatever.
Man, you got to put TJ. How's your Dogecoin doing?
Well, it went way up and then went down, and it's back up. My Bitcoin's kind of doing shit right now, though.
I know Bitcoin shitting on me too. Okay, I want to tell you some insane thing that will make you want to kill yourself. So if I'm reading an article here, if you would have put all of your stimulus checks into Dogecoin, how much money you would have?
Oh, so, ridiculous.
So if you got all $3,200 from all the stimulus checks and you put them into Dogecoin, you would have been able to buy 754,996 Dogecoins based on the price of today, which was, I think it's lower now, but at 0.33, it actually might be higher. That 3,200 would be worth $251,000.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
What's really sad is that my brother had 2,000 Dogecoins and he liquidated them like a month ago.
Well, I've got 3,399 now.
Platforms, they didn't have access to crypto, so he had to liquidate all of his crypto, which is hilarious. It's like, why did you do that?
Okay, but what's the next Dogecoin? Which one do I put my money into?
It's too late. Get into Dogecoin now. It's still cheap as shit. They're 30 cents a coin.
I don't even
buy 10 coins for $3. Like,
yeah, it's 33 cents a coin. Yeah,
yeah. Like seriously, like you might as well just buy. But it costs nothing. The reason why I own Dogecoin is because when you buy crypto and other things on Robinhood, it doesn't let you do dollar amounts. You have to do like 10% lower or higher than what you want because of like the volatility. They can only save it at like a 10% range. Yeah. And so all of the extra cents I had, I would just throw everything into Dogecoin. I'm like, why not? Just fucking 11 cents a coin or like half a cent a coin when I bought them. So I'll just buy a bunch of them. So I have 40 Dogecoins for no reason. So I now have $12.
I've got almost 3,400.
I think I spent $4 on. So it's like, shit, man. Oh, TJ, just hold on to those, man.
I'm going to at this point
because that cost you like probably $30 or something.
I tried to day trade a little bit of it. And it went the wrong way. So
see, it's just not worth it. Just hold on to it. Wait till that
diamond
number,
hands. Yeah.
Well, yeah, diamond hands. But like, just wait because the only reason why I say this is because it's fucking stupid. Because it's a bullshit thing that nobody uses Dogecoin for anything. But Elon Musk tweets about Dogecoin and Mars and memes, so people are like, "Oh, it's Elon Musk's into Dogecoin, so let's buy a bunch of it." And it's like,
if it breaks $1. If it breaks $1, it would be nice.
It's kind of like how
get your $3,000.
How the stock market has absolutely nothing to do with the health of the economy.
Exactly.
It's literally just a casino.
It did hit to like 57 cents at one point, but it's gone down since then.
Yeah, no, it's my like I just bought a bunch of it because it was just like I have round offs. Like anyway, I do like the Robinhood app though. It's really nice. And
yeah, but you can't buy your GME.
Oh, sorry, 42 cents. It maxed out 42 cents.
Can you even buy? I think you can probably buy GME now.
Yeah, probably. I'm still working on the like $150 that I put into the stock market when the whole GME thing was going on. I was like, I'm just gonna play with this for a while.
All I've got right now is 3,400 Doge. Well, 3,399 Doge. I've got 0.5% of a Bitcoin. And then
I wonder how much Bitcoin I own. Do I own more? Oh, wow! You have 0.5% of a Bitcoin?
Yes, I have $283. Well, it's been going down.
I have 0.0032 of a Bitcoin.
So I have 0.005. So only a little bit more than you. Only about 50% more than you do.
Oh, okay. I'm only up $2 now. I was up like 40 like a week ago.
How many
Ethereum,
Imperial credits do you have?
I have a tenth. I have a tenth of an Ethereum,
and then
that's up $40.
And then I have almost a full share of Microsoft.
Nice. Ooh, that's expensive.
Yeah,
my only stock that's lost me money since I bought stuff is Apple, and that's down 50 cents. Everything else is up a ton. AT&T was a good call. I'm up.
Apple stock is some day trading bullshit though. Like unless you bought Apple stock in the 80s.
No. Well, so the nice thing about Apple stock is that they do splits every once in a while, and they have a. I'm gonna get into it here. So they have a good they pay dividends consistently, which is nice. Any stock that pays dividends just means every quarter they give you X percentage of the amount of money you had in and they just pay you.
Do you have to have a full share for that, or can you do that with fractional shares?
It works with fractional shares, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so I just always invest in anything that has dividends because, like, you can invest in just plain growth stocks that don't pay dividends because maybe they'll pay dividends in the future, or they'll go up and you sell them and that's it. But I just like the idea that I have my money in something that they'll pay me money for having money into it. Like, and I just leave it there, and then
I have all rich people do. They use money to make more money.
So I have all of them set up as DRIPs, which is dividend reinvestment portfolio.
Okay,
it's just when you earn the dividend, it just buys more fractional shares, and so you're just like growing basically. And it's the best way to make money.
So speaking of BS numbers going up,
yes.
And this is going to be more directed at Matt, but it's really for me. I got back into Adventure Capitalist.
Oh God, no!
This is why I started getting into the stock stuff when I was like, oh shit, this is just a clicker
Adventure
game.
Capitalist.
Like this is literally just a casino game. Cool.
I say that, and I actually played through 2 events and got first place in both events, which gave me like skips and some extra gold, and and then I stopped playing again. But it was a fun little bit where I went back into it.
Yeah,
I mean, Cookie Clicker is really the classic, but
at the height of my cookie clicker addiction, I had macros going 24/7 on this computer, just click, 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 click.
Nice.
Because if I edited the text file, that's cheating. If I have macros clicking for me, I don't care what Blizzard says, that's not cheating. You bastards.
Hey,
you're out of jail in like a month, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to go back to WoW when I'm out of jail. I don't know.
Burning Crusade's coming out at some point.
But yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't want to fall into it as much as I was into it. And
that's fair.
If I only play like an hour or 2 a day, I don't know if that's worth $15 a month.
Here's the thing, Matt. You got like addicted to it, but like you've never played Burning Crusade before, have you?
I have. I played on a private server for about a month.
Yeah. But you've never done it like with friends, because the thing is, like, even with Classic, you didn't play with me and John leveling up. You would just play from the hours of like 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. Me and John.
That is true.
Well, you didn't match my schedule. That's your fault. That's not my fault.
What is that, like, it was really fun. All the times that me and John ever played together was like a lot of fun, even in Classic. And Burning Crusade is a better like constructed game than Classic. So like if you just like do what I'm going to do, which is get to level 70 and then maybe do like some heroic dungeons in a raid and then quit, like that's probably gonna be a fun experience.
But I don't know if I can do that. This is the problem. I'm afraid of what happens if I try that dragon
your
again.
Audio's doing the thing again, by the way.
I think it might be because it happens whenever I'm playing Mortal Kombat.
Stop playing Mortal Kombat while we're podcasting.
Which Mortal Kombat are you playing?
11.
It's definitely why it's happening, because now it's not happening. You're just running too much shit through your computer that it was like, we can't send enough fucking data out to Discord.
Are you playing random shit, or are you playing like the new Aftermath story?
No, I was playing the crypt where you unlock the stuff because
Okay.
I have a lot of like coins spelled with a K because it's Mortal Kombat, and I
Yeah.
had to unlock stuff in the crypt. So I was just going. I
Is that
wasn't like
is that on the blockchain?
no crypt. Not crypt. Oh God!
Can I get a Mortal Kombat coin?
Crypto.
Crypto is spelled like crypt. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah!
Crypto K currency, and you fucking oh my
damn
God!
it.
I really hate everything that I just thought of. Just
Oh jeez.
encountering that reality.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, you got to get yourself some crypto.
I am free as of tomorrow. When I say free, I mean
You
after
don't
tomorrow,
cost anything.
Yeah.
My contract with H&R Block is over. I will be free. I mean, I still got my other stuff I got to do, but I got to catch up on some shit because Persona 5 Strikers came out like about a month and a half ago, and I need to play that. But also, Neo: The World Ends With You is coming out for Switch and PS4, which is if The World Ends With You was a fucking beefy action / Monster Hunter game. I'm so hyped. Well, yeah, I don't know if you've played The World Ends With You.
I haven't.
I've talked about it on the podcast in the past. They have it for, well, it originally came out on the DS about 10 or 12 years ago, and then they remade it for iOS and then for the Nintendo Switch. But you are dead. Well, let me take 3 steps back. It starts out with some Kingdom Hearts bullshit because you're a preteen angsty boy.
Whoa.
Full of the styles and the zippers. Okay,
right. With the hair.
So you're Mr. Zipper Man with the hair.
How
exactly.
is there not a Kingdom Hearts Muso game? That's next.
Muso
Kingdom Hearts. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 is kind of already close to it.
So Muso game is just Warrior game.
Dynasty Warriors.
Oh,
it's
no.
Dynasty Warriors.
Now, there is a battle in Kingdom Hearts 2 where you have to
kill
like
1,000 Heartless.
Yeah, and it basically just it is a Warriors game because they all have like special moves you can use that do like kill 15 of them at a time kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
I heard the Hyrule Warriors one.
I believe it's called Rising Sun. Is the name of that special move?
Well, there's 2 of them. Yeah, you got the Rising Sun. That's the glowy laser beam.
Yeah.
And then there's the one where you do like the dives.
Yeah.
And it's only those 2 kind of enemies to beat all 1,000 of them.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But no, Hyrule Warriors is a blast.
Well, I heard Age of Calamity is like, if you like Breath of the Wild, this additional Breath of the Wild
Age
story
of Calamity
content.
is a good game.
I'm not very far into it yet.
I need to buy this now that actually, you know what? I have fucking Breath of the Wild. I never finished it because I played it on the Wii U, and by the time I got to the end, the Wii U wasn't plugged into the TV anymore. I have everything done but the final boss. So I bought it on Switch because it was on sale for I think $30 or something with all the DLC, like the Ultra.
Yeah,
I was like, I should just play it. Like I have a copy. Like I should. Just
I have beaten it twice, and I can say that it is as enjoyable the second time as it is the first time.
Since it's been years since I played it the first time. Like I'm excited. I should just play that again and then see if I can buy Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
What's nice about Age of Calamity is like even like the last second dodge to do the flurry rush. They put that mechanic in a Warriors game. In that Warriors game. I'm like, I would. They even do like the jump and like jump off of an obstacle to do stuff. Like jump off a wall to attack. It's almost like some Prince of Persia bullshit. But no, the mechanics are solid in Age of Calamity.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just watching a trailer for Persona 5 Strikers.
Yeah,
it looks cool.
It's a legit sequel too.
Yeah,
so
and
don't play it until you beat the first one.
Okay, but I mean, like, just the art style works really well with this. It's got the anime cutscenes and.
One of the people I talked to, who's really big into Muso games, says that this game is less Muso and more feels like a Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay.
Because the battles aren't spread. It's like you will go up, and depending on how you approach the enemy, very similar to Persona 5, whether you ambush them or just let them, take the lead, then you'll see a bunch of shadows, and then you'll start taking them out at that point.
I'm looking at the reviews for this, and it's got an 83 on Metacritic. It's only $40 new though on PS4.
I think it's on sale right now.
It's on sale right now.
I haven't bought it yet, so I can get it for a bit cheaper.
Anyway, I need to finish Persona 5. Like,
you're not done with the first dungeon.
I'm done with the first dungeon.
Okay.
I am most of the way through the second dungeon as well. Actually, I think I may have finished that. I can't remember. I think I finished the second one. The creepy art guy.
Yes, yeah, creepy art guy. So
I have the new character that you get with that.
Yeah, I have some backlog of games I need to take care of, and some coming out.
I have so many backlogs.
But I just want to start streaming again. It's about time.
Yeah.
We have that Nuzlocke we have to do. I've been working. I don't even care. Whatever.
We can do the Nuzlocke. We should. We can do more. We can do more tier lists.
Exactly.
We can do tips.
Oh, that's right. We were doing tier lists for the Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do like bullshit races in games, or like I was watching a small ant was doing a speed run race with an actual really good speedrunner of Mario Odyssey, but they were doing a bingo one where it had objectives, and it was 1st to 13.
That does sound really fun.
And there's a shit ton of them with Pokemon Emerald or Pokemon Crystal Randomizer. So
yeah, that'd be fun to try. Like, I would love to do that. Like, and I can now stream stuff off of my Switch.
Oh yeah, exactly.
As well as any of my consoles, but of course I'm not going to take the PS4 out of the living room or probably definitely not the Series X. I do have a 360 and a PS3 in the basement that I could plug into anything with an HDMI. So I backed the Genki Shadowcast on Kickstarter, and I usually don't back Kickstarters, but I looked at their past what devices they made. I guess they made like a Bluetooth dongle and like actually a really cool device that's like like they call it like a stealth dock, and it's just like a power brick that you can dock your Switch to, basically. Instead of like the actual like thing, so you can hook it up to a TV through that. But apparently, oh no, they weren't. But yeah, I think it was like $40 for the Kickstarter to get it, and I think they have it on their store for $50. I don't think it's available yet because I think they're still fulfilling Kickstarter orders. But I can't believe it works like immediately. Like it plugs into the HDMI port of your console, or in the case their whole thing is like you can play your Switch on your laptop is their whole thing. But the idea is it's just basically a capture card.
Yeah,
that's small, and you just hook it up to the HDMI, and then it has USB-C out, and it comes with a USB-C to C cable. I would just use USB-C to A, so you can hook it up to your computer.
Doesn't have pass-through.
It does not have pass-through.
No.
So
okay.
Yeah. So there is a delay.
But their whole thing was they wanted to reduce the input lag as much as they could, which I feel like it's not that bad. I was streaming on our Born in the 80s Discord some Monster Hunter Rise, and I didn't feel like it was affecting my ability to play the game very much. They have two modes. There's what is it?
Performance and resolution, I think.
Yeah, performance and resolution. Resolution is 720p. Performance is 1080p. And I feel like the performance was like the lag is, I think, a little bit worse, but I don't know. I was talking to Spanky before we started, but the input lag in a Monster Hunter game is not super noticeable because the way that Monster Hunter works is very much motions are very deliberate in that game, and like it's not like really twitchy.
Unless you play a great sword, because you missed that. You play great sword? Okay,
yeah, it's not bad. Well, great sword's not as twitchy as some of the other ones, I don't think. But
no, I just feel like you'd miss more often.
I mean, you miss a lot with the great sword anyway because you have to wind up so much. But I don't know. I didn't notice it that much. I would have to try it with some other games first.
So my thought for you, because I wanted to throw this out there, because this is how I do my stream setups when I have a capture card. I would suggest investing in an HDMI splitter.
Yeah.
That way, if you wanted to also have a screen to use, and then just use that as a capture, just use it just so you can stream and whatnot. You pull that in from your split, and then you still have it output to a monitor.
I mean, the reason why I have this and the reason why I back this, because it's like stupid dead easy for me to just play it on the app on my PC screen rather than doing a pass through and then hooking up into a second input on this monitor and then having to switch inputs. And it's nice to be able to just have the game in a window on my computer screen that I can drag between the two screens. Do that. That's why I like it, because it's super easy to just do that. And I tried it with Streamlabs. It connects as just a device. It just says Genki Shadowcast.
I bet. Yeah.
And it just worked. Although the video was completely fucked up the first time I did it, but then I undocked and redocked my Switch and then it looked fine. So I was like, okay, whatever. I don't know what was going on that time. But yeah, it's just for $40. You know what I mean? It's what is it? An Elgato HD 60 is like $170.
I don't know, but that was that. I thought it was like 100 when I got it. I don't really remember.
Oh god, no, they're not that cheap.
130 when I got my HD.
Yeah,
but then there's HD60 and HD60S. I mean, they've been going up though because the resale market.
Yeah,
because sometimes Elgato doesn't have enough.
So the HD60S is 180.
Maybe I should sell my Elgato capture card for profit and then get one of these things for $40 when it's available.
I just hate the capture card market because I feel like they're overpriced.
Yeah,
and they're overpriced because there's one company making them. There's two now. I saw Razer is making them now too.
Well Hauppauge is, but they're like $200 to $300 though.
There's like one company making like the $150 one, and then that's it.
Well, then the other company is Black Magic, and they're pretty much the same thing, but for like filmmakers instead of gamers.
Yeah, I thought that like Hauppauge made like a $3,000 one that hooked up with like BNC connectors for like pure RGB output and like all sorts of weird shit that like you would not use if you just wanted to record your fucking Nintendo 64.
Well, I guess that's the thing that bothers me, because like the Genki Shadowcast is doing probably about
now. Is it a problem that they're
75% as good as maybe not the HD60S, but like the HD60 for $40?
Is it a problem that their name does sound like you're saying it's a janky thing?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Janky. It sounds like you're saying janky, which makes me doubt the quality of the product.
I never said it was janky. What?
The name is Genki, which sounds like janky.
Yeah, that's their fucking company name, Genki Shadowcast. I'm just excited that it actually works and it's simple and it just works to be good. I just hate the fact that they're so expensive, these fucking capture cards.
Either way, if you eventually want a splitter, the one that I get and I highly recommend, I've used it many times, it's like $10.
Can you link that somewhere on the Discord for me?
That splitter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
because I could use an HDMI splitter.
I
got you.
I can also use one because
what I could personally use, if someone can find me a good one, because all the ones I bought suck ass, is an HDMI switch.
Okay. Yeah.
Because all of them suck, or the remote doesn't work, or it doesn't register it, or whatnot. But yeah, it's been a pile of bullshit for me. But no, I'll find the one I got. Gotta go into my order history because I bought it twice.
Cool. So what else is new? You know what I'm excited about, video game wise? Shredder's Revenge.
Oh yeah, that got announced in the Nindies.
It's
showcase.
One of two. The two games I'm excited about are Stray and Shredder's Revenge, and that's it. That's all. Oh, it looks so good.
Actually, John and I are gonna. It's already fucking Tuesday. We're gonna be getting that. What the fuck is that? Game on Game Pass. MLB The Show. It's coming out on Tuesday already.
On Tuesday, yeah, so that was something they announced. It was like, MLB The Show. Well, for one, the insane thing is MLB The Show is a PlayStation Studios game. Like a PlayStation Studios.
Santa Monica Studios.
Which you'll be able to buy on an Xbox. And actually, you won't buy it on an Xbox because you have Game Pass. So you will open up your Xbox and the loading screen will say PlayStation on it, which is great because they're just like. But the thing is there's no other MLB game available. Like
not anymore.
Because the 2K MLB games stopped being made.
Well, and the official MLB game after that was RBI Baseball, which was a pile of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
The actual official one, sponsored by MLB, was this arcade baseball bullshit, RBI Baseball, after 2K stopped making their games. But between MLB wanting a realistic one for all systems and them putting money into it, and their choice to put it on Game Pass, Santa Monica Studios, as of last year, started building it for Xbox as well. So it's coming out Xbox One, Xbox Series, PS4, PS5.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's kind of awesome. I think one of the reasons why like Game Pass is so awesome is that they're really pushing to get games on Game Pass, like as a deal, and getting up the brand new like this. I mean, this would be like not like because I don't think the MLB games are as big as Madden, but like this is the sports game coming out for free if you're already paying the $15 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just awesome. Like I wouldn't buy MLB The Show probably because I'm not that into like baseball, but definitely if it's going to be on Game Pass, I'm going to try it out. Like why not? It's awesome. I'm just happy like I can try it out. But
now one of the nice things about the show over any other sports game that does come out is if you are a big person who likes to play career mode, my player, if you're playing NBA, MLB has Road to the Show, and they have one particular advantage to any other series is when MLB The Show 22 comes out next year, your Road to the Show character can come over from your 21.
I love that's like the thing I love most about like sports games. Or when they have like those single player like storyline modes. It's one of the things I liked about playing I think I downloaded Madden 20 and they had that I think Madden 20 had I forget what it's called in that.
Oh, they had one of those cinematic story modes.
Yeah, they had like a story mode.
Like career mode or something.
High school football, and you're like going out for the championship.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. But it's like
I can't wait for the game where you're retiring from your NFL career and you start noticing tremors in your hands and you're like you go to the doctor and they MRI you.
You go to the Walmart and buy an AR-15
and you do murder suicide your entire family.
Yeah.
What the heck's that called? CBE?
CTE.
Chronic traumatic encephalitis.
CTE, okay, yeah.
You were pretty close, but it was encephalopathy.
I got the E.
Is it? Oh, okay. I just know brain swelling from getting hit. That's what it is.
Yeah. So talk shit, get hit. That's what I always
say. Shit, get hit, kill your family. The Chris Benoit story.
Did you guys remember Chris Benoit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I love about Chris Benoit? Wow, that's a sentence. No, if you go on like the WWE, which is on Peacock now, by the way, which is why I watched WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because the WWE network has ceased to exist and is now part of Peacock, which I now pay $5 a month for, which is cheaper than the $10 a month the WWE only subscription was. So it's kind of awesome. Plus, I can watch reruns of The Office. Jim and Pam.
Yeah. But, have you bought Paramount Plus to watch all of the Real World series yet?
They're on there?
Yeah, they are.
What?
Yep. Okay. Stop.
I can rewatch New Orleans.
I don't care about Real World as much as I care about do they have and road rules on there?
I think so. I think they have all like the challenge stuff too, and like
right. Now I got another stream.
Yeah.
Because I want to watch the challenge.
As soon as I heard about that, I was like, John's gonna get all over
I'm already paying for 2. I don't want to pay for any more.
Well, you could probably get like a week trial. Watch them all in a week.
True.
Right.
No, I don't.
I'm paying
Well, I guess
for
I have
more
the
than I'd
time.
like to admit.
Yeah, right now for me, it's Funimation and Dropout.
I have neither of those.
Um,
I pay for Hulu, Disney Plus, and HBO Max.
I'm tempted to get back onto Disney Plus. I
Yeah.
still haven't watched
And I guess
Endgame.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I got Amazon Prime, Netflix, and Disney Plus. I think those are the only ones I pay for. And therefore, the only ones I use, government.
I have half price Prime, so I'm good.
All right, guys, it's that time of the podcast.
No, it's Korra because we can't forget Korra.
It's not Korra.
What?
No.
What is it?
Did you forget?
What time is it? What time?
It is April 17th, 2005, and we're going to look at what is the G4.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah. Let's find a sound.
Well then, it's hacking time.
Archiving his blog, but I don't.
Do it.
I know.
Sony's Greek mythology adventure God of War currently rules the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, cheat! Exclamation point takes on God of War. Back when you used to watch a TV show to learn cheat codes in video games,
and also to admire that Kristen Holt exists.
Mm-hmm. Okay. On Monday, April 18th, they had an episode of X Play where they review God of War. The first one came out in 2005?
I think so.
Sounds like
I was given a used copy for my birthday in 2006. So
that cannot be true because God of War 2 was on the PlayStation 2 as well. Because it wasn't
Yep.
God of War. But the PlayStation 3 came out in 2006. So I don't think that maybe God of War 2 came out like when.
Wikipedia tells me the North American launch for the first God of War game was March 22nd of 2005. The North American launch for the
what was God of War
2 was March 13th, 2007.
Oh wow! So it was post PS3 launch, but
I believe so.
But it was still wow. Okay. Well, anyway, God of War, the first one, Tekken 5, Growlanzer Generations, Active War, and Klonoa 2 Dream Champ Tournament.
You're just making up words now.
Let's see here.
I've heard of some of these names, but that's as far as I go.
My God, dude, this is blowing my mind here.
Now, here's one thing, John, to remember: the first PS3s all could play PS2 games. Like they had the PS2 built into them, so like.
That's true. You're right.
So even if you were an early adopter of the PS3, like they didn't yet have a PS3 model that existed that couldn't play PS2 games.
No, they did. It was just
all the.
I thought no. I think
okay. At launch,
gigabytes had the built-in emotion chip, and then the 20 gigabytes had emulation, but they all had the red laser, and they all did it.
Got it. They had the emulation. They didn't.
It was 2060. They both had it, and then when it was 4080, the 40 did not have it.
Got it. Okay. So at launch, you would have been able to play it. All right. Well, let's go to Attack of the Show on Tuesday. It's DVD Tuesday, which is
I remember that.
Its DVDs came out on Tuesday, and it was a big enough deal to talk about the DVDs that were releasing on Tuesday, I guess. Which I don't think anyone cares about now because, of course, we have streaming services which didn't exist in 2005.
Yeah,
so
shit just gets released whenever.
And I think 2005 was before Netflix was even really taking off.
Ooh, no, I think Netflix existed, but
I'm sure it existed, but I don't think people were way into Netflix.
They were just doing DVDs at that point.
Is that by the time the Wii was out, they had started to play with streaming, I think. But there was because I remember.
I had a Netflix subscription before they had streaming. Oh no. I got a Netflix subscription when they had streaming, but it was you had streaming and you got discs.
Yeah, that was me too.
I'm gonna look on Wikipedia and see. I mean, Netflix started in '97.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was around for a long time, like as soon as DVDs existed. But let's see here, growth. It was right around this time. So the subscriber count went from 1 million in 2002 to 6 million at the end of 2006. So that's still not that many. Only 6 million people in the US are on their service. Whereas in 2010, they had 14 million. So it was really like that 2006, 2007 when Netflix really started taking off.
Yeah.
So people were
I remember it being right around the time like the Xbox 360, the Wii, the PS3, like they came out that like Netflix started being like really popular. Even the DVD subscription Netflix.
Let's see here. Kevin Pereira checks out the Palm 1 Tungsten E2 Wi-Fi PDA on It Came From eBay. So I guess there's some weird ass fucking PDA that they found on eBay. Cheat! Exclamation point. They're looking at God of War. Electric Playground. The PSP is finally here.
Yay! And it'll never go away.
We find out why Shannon Doherty loves Halo 2. Okay,
Yeah, who doesn't love Halo 2?
Is.
Well, she's American Pie.
She was in
She was the
90210.
foreign exchange.
Got it.
Yeah.
Check out The Incredibles on DVD.
I will not.
An X-Play, they review MX vs. ATV Unleashed, which I believe I owned.
It's a good series.
Brave Fencer Musashi. Pokemon Dash. What's Pokemon Dash?
It's the first DS Pokemon game. It's a racing game.
It's the prequel to Pokemon Go. You gotta you get Dash first.
Pokemon, and then Sims 2 University Pack. Let's see here. We look at Madden, NFL The Show 2K5, which of course was the game that came out. Remember that? Or NFL 2K5?
NFL 2K, yeah.
God, that was the best.
Well, didn't 2K Sports basically take over Sega Sports?
Yeah, but that was the last year that Madden didn't own exclusive rights to the NFL. So there was always the 2K NFL games and the Madden NFL games.
Well, if you go way back, there was also Game Day,
Mm-hmm.
which was another company that had it.
The crazy thing about the 2K series.
I was gonna say Blitz. Blitz is what I like.
This right here was my this NFL Blitz 2003 was the best Blitz game, and it was on the GameCube. And I must have played hundreds of hours of this. And I like that, and like the NFL Quarterback Club on 64. My only
we played hundreds of hours of NHL hits.
Okay, Spanky. I'm going to say the exact same stuff as you, but I got to go back a few years. Mm-hmm. NFL Blitz 2000 on PS1, which I bought a multi-tap adapter specifically for. And then Quarterback Club for the Genesis is what I originally played it on, but then I also later bought it at a retro store on Super Nintendo. And that specifically because it had the Quarterback Challenge. I couldn't care less about the football gameplay because it kind of sucked, at least the first Quarterback Club game. But I loved playing the Quarterback Challenge.
Yeah, the Blitz 2003 was I never got into football ever as a kid. I didn't get into football until I was like 22 years old. But everyone could play Blitz. Everyone had a fun time.
Oh yeah.
If you ever were at like a Chuck E. Cheese or whatever, any kind of arcade thing that had a Blitz arcade, it was always the most fun thing there. Like it was so fun.
Yeah. All right. There's some other good stuff in the tag of the show here. I remember this because I was in college and I wanted to connect to this. They build, and I think I did connect to this because I went home to my parents and they had dial-up still, but they created an old school 4-node BBS with exclusive content for Attack of the Show viewers where you had to dial in through a dial-up modem.
Well, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. I remember connecting to it because I had a laptop at that point, which had a fucking phone cord connection in it, which is fucking insane to think about. Well, it had the Ethernet, but the cat, I think Cat 4 for phones or whatever, connected into a Cat 6. Whatever. It would connect in the same cable, and it just was the same hole. Anyway,
like a cloaca.
And then of course they had Kevin Rose's dark tip to reveal how to use PGP Personal Desktop to hide and encrypt all of your data. And that's pretty cool. X-Play, Star Wars Republic Commando, Remember that? I mean, I never played that, but I heard it was good.
That's a good
I might
one.
have that on Steam actually.
I have it.
I
I have
have it on Steam as well.
every Star Wars game that's on Steam. I'm pretty sure I own. So
Well, they had a Star Wars like collection pack deal, I think, in one of the sales where it was like $50 for like 40 Star Wars
yeah,
games.
I definitely bought that one. And then after that, I went and bought the ones that weren't in the pack.
Yeah, like
There was a Humble Bundle that I bought, and I did it only because it had the Knights of the Old Republic games, which I still haven't finished the first one.
Okay, here's another extremely 2005 thing. In Attack of the Show Thursday, they travel to the deepest New Hampshire and visit Segway's world headquarters. Production,
Nice.
as well as a preview of their upcoming. We also listen to some iPod Shuffle alternatives to find out which mini MP3 player sounds the best.
Oh man, remember mini MP3 players? I had one that had like 28 megabytes or some shit on it. Called 2 songs.
Do you remember hit clips?
Oh yeah,
I do,
we've talked about hit clips.
We've litigated hit clips before.
Yeah.
Okay, this is fucking okay. So then on LAN Party Thursday, because that was the last show of the week, or no, they did a Friday show. LAN Party Thursday, they had special guest supermodel Amber Smith. I guess they play games. I was like with you. I think I remember LAN Party Thursdays where you could play games with them. Like after the show was over. Supermodel Amber Smith is 50. So that makes me feel old. I mean, 2005 was a while ago. That was 15 years ago.
16.
Whatever. You're right. It's not 2020 anymore, but I'm still trapped in that year.
It depends on what part you're talking. I guess you're talking about this day in 2005. So never mind.
Okay. Let's see here. And then on Friday, they had AintItCool.com's Drew Moriarty McWeeny makes his list of hottest films of 05. And they continue their look at Segway's world headquarters.
Casual throwback to the reference that the guy who bought Segway killed himself on a Segway.
Mm-hmm.
Intentionally or accidentally?
He went off a cliff.
Yeah,
he wasn't the inventor. He bought the company. Yeah,
he bought the company. And in my brain, this is not how it happened. In my brain, the way the story goes is he bought the company, was so jazzed about it, he wanted to take one for a spin, and immediately drove the bitch off the cliff. That's not how it happened, but that's how in my head it happened.
Look, so objective truth doesn't mean anything anymore. Exactly. That could be how it happened.
So I wanted to look up to see if Drew McWeeny had like allegations or whatnot. He's from Ain't It Cool News in 2005. I got to
True.
I didn't find anything, but I did find something interesting. Is that he is one of the 5 screenplay writers of the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
One of the 5 screenplay writers of the Mortal Kombat. Oh my God.
Let me tell you something,
the more
guys.
the better.
My theater is opening up. I'm fully vaccinated, and I'm at the most efficacy I'm going to ever have until I have to get a booster shot. Mm-hmm. The stars have fucking aligned. I am going to go to my theater, get shit-faced, and watch the Mortal Kombat movie and try to pretend like there was one good thing that happened in the past year.
When does it come out?
The 23rd of April.
Okay.
I
might have to get HBO Plus.
So we've got a really good live band on Live Music Friday that they had. There's a band called Livitz, Livitz.
Oh, we all remember their hits. Yeah, they
when I Google the band Livitz, the first thing that comes up is Dr. Inna Livitz from Baltimore, New York, or Belmont.
That sounds right.
So that's they must be popular now because they've don't even have
done well for themselves.
A skate reggae rock band, which sounds the most 2005 you can imagine.
Call it ska. It's just come on.
Yeah.
Don't overcomplicate.
And then Kevin Rose Dark Tip shows you how to set up hidden wireless spy cameras. I don't think that's something you should learn.
That's a cool thing to do.
Anyway, but then
how to sneak your hidden wireless spy camera into the women's locker room at the local gym.
So G4TV.com game legend Tim Schafer visits to talk about his new game.
What's Psychonauts?
Psychonauts.
Psychonauts.
which is fucking crazy. So that's the G4 week.
Psychonauts, by the way, is a fucking fantastic game, and I think they're remastering it.
And working on a sequel, I think. They've been working on a sequel for like
sequel,
6 years now.
Psychonauts 1 is super fucking good, though. I remember like watching the X-Play episode for Psychonauts and just getting so jazzed for it.
I never played it. I've always wanted to.
It's very good.
I have the VR game, but I didn't do that much in it.
Yeah,
I was stuck on like some plane or whatever.
Have you exhausted the amount the news in the 2005 G4?
I have, and I'm desperately searching for the band Livids. They have a Facebook page. In 2013 was the last post they ever made on their Facebook page. July 24th, 2017. Apparently, they were still performing. And then I don't think that they are still recording, but I found a YouTube video of them. It's just their band's actually Livets. It's the name twice. I thought. Anyway,
you can go to our Discord and the YouTube channel recommendations, and see this thing that John has found from Livets.
Oh, you want me to put it in there?
I mean, you are the one who found it, so yes.
I already closed the channel.
Well, you know what, John? You're the only. You have Control H. Go to browser history.
Control Shift T.
Or all of the buff anthro goose porn in the browser history tab and go straight to Livets.
So we may have to wait until next week, but because of the death of Yahoo Answers, I know we talked about this last week.
Rip in peace.
We might want to bring back something that we just randomly started digging into because someone mentioned it on Twitter and I retweeted it to John. About going into Cameo, but make it a Price is Right thing where you try to. We did something like this before.
Oh yes.
Lauren sent that to me and said that's hilarious, and I was like, you know what? We did that on the podcast. Actually,
yeah, we did.
So we should do it again, and maybe we'll play that game next week.
I think John's gonna take the lead and make all of the questions, and we can all just play a fun game after he does all the work.
Yep, I agree.
All right, let's talk about Korra.
Yep.
Before
I finally finished the clip show episode, so we're good.
Yeah, the clip show episode is not worth talking about.
Nope. I didn't even pay attention. I watched a lot of them today. I didn't pay attention to that one.
The only reason why I like the clip show episode is because
Wu is a good character.
It has Bolin in it too. No, it's not Wu. It's just Wu. Yeah.
It's Wu and
I like the chibis that are making comments about all the clips that pop up.
Wu is a good character. Down. However, it literally is just a clip show. So,
all right, season 4. What were the episodes we watched?
5 through 8, but we're not talking about 8 because it's a clip show.
Let's talk about 5. Okay. Kuvira touched on Zhao Fu, and Suyen's like, "Fucking no."
Fucking no.
Yeah. Fuck no.
Oh yeah, and then that's when like Varric and Bolin are like, we should probably like not be here anymore.
They're like, are we the baddies?
Yeah, that's literally the episode. or Bolin's like, are we the baddies? And Varric's like, yeah. But I also like, I remember, I think his reasoning is like, I'm just so into making technology or whatever. It's like that, and then like his thing he's working on was like a clean energy thing, so he was like, I don't really care as long as I can work on this and that, and then he's like, but I don't know. Anyway, he joins.
Nobody ever turns energy breakthroughs into a weapon. That never happens.
It's literally the story of Otacon from Metal Gear Solid, where it's like, I was building a nuclear-equipped walking battle tank? No. It's like, you fucking knew what you were doing, bitch.
Yeah, so they have like a cool like fight sequence where they're in like the robot machines, the robo suits.
Yes.
And then Varric and Bolin are fighting, and basically Zhu Li is doing all of the fighting for Varric. And I believe at one point she's like, I can't remember if she's the one that says for them to go on without her or he's, I don't know. Anyway, she's like, go on without me, and they escape, and she is captured basically. and
no, aren't they captured at the end of this anyway?
Yeah,
because they eventually escape. Yeah,
they are too.
Because
you're right.
They all escape together, and then they get captured again. And Julie's like, "Psych, I'm gonna join you guys now."
That's this time. She. So they're all captured together. I think remember and like Varric was kind of a dick to her during the like fight, whatever. He's
and the whole show.
Yeah, well, and the whole show, and then Julie, they're captured.
One scene when he's not a dick to her, and spoilers, it's the last episode.
Okay. Anyway, so Julie is like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm joining Kuvira, and Varric is like, what? Like what? And then they're like, all right, Varric, this clean energy thing? Let's make it into a clean energy weapon. And they send Bolin to a re-education camp. And then Osami reconnects with Hiroshi Sato, the Sato Mobile guy, because she's like, he is my dad, but he's in prison. But I should.
And also is a white supremacist or a non-bender supremacist.
Yeah.
Who literally killed fucking lots of people in terrorist attacks.
Look, a lot of people make mistakes. Okay.
Yeah, some people just make mistakes.
Some people just happen to accidentally storm the U.S. Capitol. It's fine.
Yeah.
And so this is before the actual battle begins for Battle of Zaofu, because in the second episode, Su Yin, who's the matriarch of the what's their
Beifongs,
Metal City.
Beifongs, that's it. Thank you. Su Yin Beifong is like, let's go to Kuvira's. Like, Korra's like, you know what? We can talk it out, and I'm gonna go talk to Kuvira, and Kuvira's like, no. And then she's like, all right, I'll talk to Su Yin. And they're like, no. And then Su Yin and her like twin boys, who you never really have lines in the show very much, but are like, let's go to the Kuvira's camp to like fucking murder her in her sleep, or basically happens. Which is fucking crazy.
Let's just do a quick assassination.
Well, I don't know if that was it, but anyway, they're going to capture her. And then Korra shows up and is like, stop. And then Kavira's like, let's duel to decide who will control Zaofu. And Korra's like, fine. Like, I don't want like any war to happen. And if I can stop it, whatever. And they have a pretty decent fight. And Korra seems like to be a little bit better because she had gotten all that Red Lotus poison out finally. But she's still, Kuvira is amazing. It's kind of like she's always amazing.
I think at the end of the day, even though it was a physical fight, it was really a test of wills. Mm-hmm. And Korra just doesn't seem to have that that gumption right now. She's very uncertain.
And so there's a point where she's basically getting like beaten up, and then she just decides to go into the Avatar state, and she starts fucking kicking ass, and then she again like hallucinates a vision of like the dark version of herself in Kavira's place, and like goes like, oh, and like falls down basically in the middle of the fight.
Yeah.
And then I think Kuvira is like gonna even kill her. Right? It's like gonna like fucking take her out, and Opal, Janora, and Iki and Milo like show up on a air bison and take her away. Oh yeah, and this is oh man, Varric's like one of my favorite characters in the show, and that's I think this is when Varric? Yeah, this is when Varric is like, all right, fine, I'll work on your fucking device, and like doing all this shit and like talking with him and like slicking his way through this, and then he's like, all right, I made a bomb, it's gonna go off. Like, you can disconnect.
Why do you need the remote if you have a timer? Well, I made the timer first, and then.
Yeah. And he's like, so I got a timer, but also I got this remote in case you like, want to try and like stop it, so I can just blow it up.
Which it sounds like an obvious bluff at this point.
Oh no, but then I know, but I think but then they're like, why would you do this? You wouldn't. He's like, I don't care. Julie left me. I have nothing anymore, and you're like, oh, maybe you would do it. I don't know. And so then they unhook him, and
Bolin was his assistant for this too.
Yeah.
And my favorite part about this scene is that I think it's Kuvira's boyfriend.
He thinks he's gonna die.
Well, Kuvira's boyfriend guy is like never really sold. He's like, I really think you're bluffing.
Yeah.
but like I cannot take the chance that you're not bluffing, but I really think you're bluffing. So then they disconnect the train so they spread apart, and then Bolin's like, good bluff. And he's like, no, we're literally going to fucking die right
we're going to blow up.
And then the train blows up, and the guy, the Kavira's boyfriend's like, oh shit, he wasn't bluffing. And Bolin had to fucking like earthbend them underground to save them to not get exploded.
Yeah, that
was
a
great scene.
And then like he's like, well, no matter, I took all the notes. We can restart the research anyway. Like they took all the info. So and then 7 is basically Korra returns to Republic City on the back of that ship. It's like, hey, guess what? Fucking Bolin and Varric were captured, and that's bad, and it's not going well. And then Wu is abducted immediately. Like he's in the back, he goes to the bathroom and never comes back.
Because it's like, can't you just go to the bathroom by yourself one time? And he's like, fine, I will. And then that one time he gets gassed and fucking kidnapped.
Yeah, immediately.
Of course.
And so then Korra, Asami, and Mako kind of have like let's get the Avatar team together. And Asami drives her fucking Batmobile, and Korra uses her connection to the spirit vines to like locate him before they get out of the city. And Mako is cool, and they rescue him and then take him to hide with Mako's family in Asami's mansion with a very happy grandma.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
she loves royalty.
The royal family
to show up.
Whereas the B plot here is Bolin and Varric they get captured by
prison camp refugees.
Yes.
Earthbenders that escaped one of Kavira's
re-education camp refugees, John.
Which now house anyone not of Earth Kingdom blood, apparently, which is like getting...
Look, it's just it's sort of a kind of a camp where they're going to try and concentrate all of these specific type of people in one camp.
And so they do a cool thing, and Varric like hotwires something to like blow up like one of the checkpoints, and they escape.
He does an EMP that shuts all the mechs down.
Yeah. So they can actually get through, and the Earthbenders use their earthbending, and I think Varric and Bolin escape, and then Bolin's like, we got to go back for these guys.
Yeah.
Even though they captured us and were like kind of like acting like they were going to turn us over so they could get through, basically. Then he saves them with his lava bending, and it's just cool. And I think they continue traveling throughout the rest of the season.
They get on a boat because the boat shows up in the clip show when they're talking about Bolin's life through the whole thing, which Varric restructures as a mover story.
Yeah. So the 8th episode is a flashback. It's worth watching because there's like some little interstitials that are kind of fun, and you get some Mako and Wu and their family kind of basically they just rip on Mako for being a fucking fuckboy, which is fun. But they do have the mover style action film where Bolin defeats all of Korra's previous enemies, which I thought was pretty funny. There's some fun stuff, but
I would say not as entertaining as the Avatar clip show with the players.
And Briley players.
They did not go all out and make it a play like they did in Avatar.
So we have 5 episodes to go.
I think we're just going to blast through
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep.
Let's just blast them, right?
So next weekend, have watched all of Korra, and we'll get through.
Do we want to decide what show we're doing next?
I think that should be a discussion for the spot that this segment goes into the week after that we finish Korra.
Yep.
Okay.
You can discuss it on the Bytecast Discord.
I'm still hoping for Cobra Kai because I want to rewatch that again.
My wife has informed me if we watch Cobra Kai, she will not watch it with me, so I have to watch it on my own. But
okay,
fine.
I think she would like it.
Nope. I forced her to watch Korra, and that's enough.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you've also seen 4,000 episodes of every 90 Day Fiancé spinoff show, so...
That's true. We've actually watched, I think, all of it that's available to watch, except for the after the 90 days
Mm-hmm.
like show, which is not as exciting because it's just like the couples that.
And then there's the new Discovery Plus exclusive, which is, what is it, 90 Day The Single Life?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yep.
I didn't even know there was a Discovery Plus.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, of course there is. There's a plus.
If you can think of it and put a plus after it, it's a streaming service in
Wow.
2021.
Yeah.
Quibi Plus will be a streaming service in 4 or 5 years.
Somebody
Well, I
needs
think-
to like get all these streaming services and put them together and then like deliver it to my home on one wire that just kind of is dedicated to streaming stuff.
Yeah, one single cable. We can call that like something like that, like a one cable, like cable TV.
Yeah.
So what you could do is what I do is subscribe to cable TV and all of the streaming services. Because
they're
you have
trying.
to have cable TV to watch sports and things because
Specifically to watch hockey or baseball or NBA. If you're like me and the only sport you really care about is on CBS and Fox, and you've got a friend who's got an ESPN subscription so you can watch Monday Night Football, you can survive without cable TV. If you like literally any other sport, you are fucked.
Yep. Well, I guess if I wanted to watch F1, which I watched the race this morning, that's on ESPN. So if I had ESPN Plus with Disney Plus, I could watch that.
You cannot watch ESPN streaming with ESPN, or you cannot watch the ESPN channel streaming with ESPN Plus.
Jesus Christ.
Yup, it's fucked up.
Let's say I can watch IndyCar, which I also watched today, but that's on NBC.
We named the car Indiana.
Which I can watch. They did. Indianapolis Cars. I like to watch the Indianapolis Cars Challenge Championship. Anyway, that is our episode. Lauren has informed me that she has finished cooking dinner.
Ooh.
Which is a chicken.
Ooh, a chicken.
I was going to cook it, but I made her do it because
you're
all right. So
because you're sexist.
Because Matt and TJ took forever to get
Wi-Fi hate.
To our 12 and a half listeners, do want to inform you that the Born in the 80s con, originally scheduled for August of 2021, has been canceled.
Yeah.
We are trying to reschedule that for next year.
We're gonna work on getting your refunds, but no guarantees. Yeah.
I've already spent it, actually. I spent it on a race to the hill.
I bought a lot of Pop Rocks, so.
I bought a sewing machine for some reason.
Yeah. Do you even? No, never mind.
I vaped it all away.
I bought this little attachment for a PlayStation controller to play my Xbox games on my phone.
I have that exact same one, I think, but I have it for an Xbox controller.
I want to get one for the Xbox controller
Actually,
too,
it's
but
pretty fucking cool.
yeah,
It works.
it just sucks that I have a pop socket, so I kind of have to wiggle it a little bit.
Yep, I have a pop socket as well, so I have to take the case off.
Nice. And you can find me on TikTok at Matt Haig Music. Go ahead and stitch me or duet me.
And you can find me at HemsworthFeet.world. I forgot to cancel the renewal.
Yes.
We got to get Mercury on the show again.
Yeah.
Also, like,
I've
can we
never
please
met
make
her.
HemsworthFeet.world? Can we please make HemsworthFeet.world a funnier joke at some point? Because it cost me $50 this
Okay.
year.
We'll work on
$50.
increasing your return on investment there.
Is Mercury Stardust on WikiFeet yet?
Twitch.tv. Wait. We found out there's a separate.
They might be on WikiFeet.
We found out there's a separate male feet. That's not regular wiki feet.
Well,
Didn't we?
Mercury Stardust would be on. I don't know.
Mercury.
Sorry. I don't know how they're gonna gender WikiFeet. I got to assume they're bad about that. So.
No, I thought we were talking about Hemsworth still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth's feet would be on the men's WikiFeet.
No, we did find Chris Hemsworth on the men.wikifeed. Let's end the podcast.
Okay. Twitch.tv/May.
All right.
Bye.